Hey everybody, it's me again, Kaiser. I'm going to be, again, going to another in-depth gold guide here. This one here is for the Trial of the Crusader. Pretty simple instance. This one here is actually a really efficient one for making gold. It's kind of a bitch to get here. I used to have the ring to get Port to Dalaran, but apparently I don't anymore. But there's no trash. The bosses are really easy, and I mean it makes quick, easy gold. So I'm going to kind of go through this one really quick. I might go through another one on this video as well. I might make this like a two-parter kind of thing. I might do this, and then I might do like Obsidian Sanctum, which is again another easy one where you can get a mount and achievements, and it's quick, easy gold because it's literally one boss, and you just if you're baller enough, you can just pull the boss if you really want. But if not, you just kill a little bit of trash, and also maybe who knows, maybe I'll make a three-parter and do some Malagos too. Man, this thing. The only lame part about this is the RP. Sometimes it takes a little while. So your first one here is called Gormach the Impaler. He is He has an achievement for him where you'll see these little, as you attack him, you will see these like little kobolds that come up. So if you pace it, and I forget how many you have to actually have for the achievement. But basically, you just don't kill them throughout the whole fight, and they will actually just all pan out properly. This one here, the other achievement for the Jormungers is to kill both of them at the within so many seconds of each other. Right now, it's a super OP easy achievement because you can like 2 or 3 shot them. And then lastly, I forget what the achievement is on this guy. I want to say it's no one getting frozen or no one getting charged, but I really could not be too sure. But anyways, he goes down pretty easy too. He might, if you are slow on DPS and you don't really you're not top level, he might knock you back into the wall. Just make sure you dodge his stuff. So I just got only 8 gold and then 2 items. 2 items. I mean, looking at about 15 gold. So I mean, this one's not the greatest amount of money, but I mean it's nice because again it's easy and it's fast. You get some pretty cool transmog through it too. It's kind of weird though because like again basically like there is like class sets for tier 9, but basically it's like all the mail wearers have the same, all the leather wearers and etc. It's just that they're all like, for instance, like you might get the warrior. I know like the warrior and paladin on horde side, like one was like more like bluish, like darkish gray, and the other one was the other one was like more reddish. So it's like they change the colors. There's no advantage to doing this on like heroic or anything else like that because the tier sets actually are all the same color all the way through, so you get a little bit different weapon choice. That's about the only thing. There is some pretty cool weapons in here. Let me just bring it up really quickly. There's an RP going on right now. Anyways, Trial of the Crusader. So yeah, I mean you'll see here. Just try to find a good example. So there's like this little dagger. So that's like, it's very Argent Crusade-ish, obviously, because it's that's what they were going for. But I mean, you get those ones, but then when you go on to like say like 25-player heroic, some of like the stuff is just like, I don't know. I want to say that they really just went like bigger and like badder, but they change it up a little bit, and there's some cool weapons. So I mean, it is worth it if you're only in this for transmog, then it is worth it to do it on heroic. This guy here, the achievement is called 360-degree pain spike. The achievement is actually really easy. Well, kind of. So when you DPS, I think it's only you DPS here, and you'll stop DPSing for a while, and there'll be like the Sisters of Pain. You just have to have 3 of them up, I think, at the same time. I think it's 3. Let me just take a look. Lord Draxus. So at least 2 on 25-player if you're doing the 25-player achievement. A normal 10-player, yeah, it's at least 2. So you just have to keep 2 of them up. Pretty easy because like, I mean they suck because they do this like weird stun thing and it actually does kind of fucking hurt. So you want to watch out for that. Just make sure. I guess if you have defensive cooldowns, use them. Otherwise, hope you live. So yeah, now we have to wait. This one here, there's like a big lame RP because it's like the Horde and the Alliance, and they're arguing and bickering. And basically, this is just like PvP, the raid. So this one here, there is one called achievement called Resilience will fix it, and I believe you have to kill all the other champions within 10 seconds of each other. Yes, no, 60 seconds. So you have 60 seconds. So essentially, obviously, if you're doing this at time, you just zerg them all down evenly at a time. For me, I just AoE them because It's easy. You'll see here, like when they jump down, you'll see that there's certain, each one of them will have a certain type. Again, if you are slower on DPS or you aren't top level and you're trying to do this, one thing I always recommend is always scanning and seeing what champions will actually be coming down. Just because, like, for instance, like shamans they'll heal, so you always want to zerg the healing ones first. They could also cast heroism, so be careful about that. There'll be charms and all kinds of other stuff, so you can usually see here. So you'll hover over here. It's like a shaman, you know. It's a shaman. There's a what's it called, a warrior, mage, paladin, death knight, and hunter. So the hunter will probably just send his pet and zerg from far away. The mage usually doesn't do much. Usually just like zergs again. Paladin will heal. Shamans will usually heal. Warriors will usually charge and sometimes whirlwind. Death Knights will pull you, so just kind of be careful of those sort of easy ones. But again, I'm top level, so this is like kind of a, like, I just, like, that Paladin just didn't even have a chance to heal, neither did that Shaman. So again, even if you are, like, in my situation, if you don't kill them all right away, good rule of thumb is obviously to kill the healers first. So as you see, they went down. I would have gotten the achievement for that, but I already have it. I have actually almost every achievement in this place, I think, actually, now that I think about it. I think I'm just missing some of, like, there's, like, it's called the Trial of the Grand Crusader, which is, like, the heroic version, and all the bosses do different things, and they are a lot harder. I don't think I've done, actually, all of them. Let's just take a look here. Lich King Raid. Let's see what I'm missing still. Okay, so Twilight Destroyer, defeating Hallion. You need 2 people at least. And being an achievement hunter and no one really playing this game, like none of my friends really playing this game right now, makes that a little hard. Yeah, and then the Traitor King, and I think there's like the one for just actually being this place on doing Trial of the Grand Crusader, because I feel like that's in here somewhere. Maybe it's not. Yeah, no, maybe it's not. Okay, maybe I even have it. Who knows? But anyways, yeah, that's the thing. So, okay, so now we start the next one. This fight was really fun, actually. It's called, the achievement for this one's called Salt and Pepper, I believe. Yes, so you have to defeat them within 3 minutes or less. It's really easy, especially right now at max level. So this is a cool little gun for me. I mean, I'd probably never transmog it, but it's kind of cool, I guess. Reckoning's kind of cool. I mean, it's got pretty badass looking staff. The daggers are kind of like unimpressive though. I mean, they're daggers. You can't really make them too badass. So in this one at level, you used to have to, you know, if you got the light essence, you could DPS the dark one. Vice versa. Orbs picking up, but again, in my standpoint, they share a health pool. So I mean, if you do get them together, you can AoE them. But again, for me, it's really no contest. So that one's down. Now next we will do the last encounter. So last one is Anub'arak. So this one here, obviously you get called a Crusade just for beating him. The Traitor King is the killing all the scarabs. I still have not done it. I haven't really looked on a guide on it yet. I'm gonna get it eventually, but it's just kind of one of those things. I'll get to it. I'm not really. I'm in no rush. The higher level I get, I feel the easier it'll get. So I'm not really super choked up about it. But yeah, I mean, like when I look at like my Wrath of Lich King raid achievements, again, I have like I'm missing like a handful of them. So there's a Nixie one. I should probably do that pretty damn easily, but I mean, I just don't do it. This one's kind of alright. That one's alright, and there's like a lot of. I think actually all the rest of them are Old War ones. So, I mean, some of them I need to more than just me to do. Some of them probably pretty easy to do, but I just, you know, haven't gone around to it. So, now there's the big Lich King RP, where he's like, wah, ha, 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 laughing his ass off like a little dick. But yeah, so now we just wait until he throws us down, and then we go from there. I really hope people actually enjoy these videos. I mean, like I said, I really enjoy going back and doing these old raids only for the sole fact is that, like, I'm like, I don't know, whenever I run these, I don't just see, you know, like, oh, I'm making gold. I mean, I do notice that, but, like, a lot of times I look at it and I'm like, well, you know, like, oh, I'll be like, I remember so-and-so did this on this pull, and, like, I'll remember really random shit, so, I mean, I feel like I'm probably the only one out there that does that, but you know, whatever, and it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, so this guy here, if you wanted to kill the scarabs, you have to like kite a bunch of them when they come out, because these ones here, the second you pull the boss, they'll go away, like so. Otherwise, you just zerg him like this, and bam, he's dead. So yeah, that's done. That made me not very much money. I think it made me like probably like 200 gold. But I mean, 200 gold's 200 gold. I mean, if you're really doing all of this and you're really like, I know when I want to say High Mall was still like High Mall was like the current raid. When I was waiting in queue times, I was able to do this raid, Naxxramas, Obsidian Sanctum, and usually like one other raid just while I was waiting in queue. So I mean, right there, you're guaranteed at least to make a couple thousand gold just right there. So now I'm just gonna fly quickly down here. We're gonna go down to Obsidian Sanctum because it's pretty cool and fun. Just gotta keep going south, which is very fun. So you're gonna see the sweet scenic back route right here. There's Dalaran. That's what it looks like from the outside. In case you've never seen it, I mean, it's a giant floating city. It's not really much you can do with it. So again, Dragon Blight, straight down right here in this fancy Wormrest Temple. There is Obsidian Sanctum. There's also Naxxramas right here. So this is what's nice is like basically between Trial, Wormrest Keep, and Naxxramas, they're all in a really tight kind of cluster. I mean, I know Malygos is like way the fuck that way, and then Ulduar is like way up over here somewhere. So like, I mean, they're not necessarily ideally close, but you can still make it work. I mean, it's not the end of the world. You can still do them. It really depends on the order, because like some of them, like for instance, like Trial is really nice because it basically gives you a portal. It's like, here, go back to Dalaran. So you're like, oh, okay, that's cool. Obsidian Sanctum doesn't, but like, I mean, you can just walk right out the portal. Naxxramas, you can go back out, but it's just like you have to run like through like 2 chambers, go to the main one, then fly out. Ulduar, there's really no easy way out of it. You pretty much, well, no, I guess you can use the ports. And then you can kind of do that. I mean, if you do Ice Crown Citadel, you have to basically port out. And then Malygos, you can fly out, but like, it's just, again, it's all about the order you do them in and how patient you are in getting out of a place. So so that's really what it ends up boiling down to. Okay, so this is Obsidian Sanctum. So there's technically like 4 achievements. So there's 3 achievements. So there's 1 for leaving 1 Drake up, there's 1 for leaving 2 Drakes up, 1 for leaving 3 Drakes up. If you get the 3 Drake one, then there's a 100% drop chance of the mount. There's a bag that drops in here as well, which is, again, I actually think I have the bag still. Nope, I don't. I lied. I don't have a bag from him, but there's bags that drop from him. So you can go and clear all the trash. For sake of ease, I might even just Zerg the boss, just because like I will kill him rather easily. So you'll see here, and he's dead. So all the trash is going to come at me, but I can just feign death, and it should all go back. So yeah, that happened. These living blazes, I think they'll disappear, but if not, I can just AoE them down. Okay, so yeah, so really that's easy. If you're not as fast DPS, you do have a time limit basically before you have to basically kill him. So okay, so we'll see here. You get this Drake, the Reigns of the Black Drake. There's also another one, separate one for 25, but this raid instance does share a cooldown. So basically 2 weeks you get both mounts and 6 achievements. And just so you know, if you do the 3 Drakes up, you do get the credit for 2 Drakes and 1 Drake. So you'll get all the achievements all in one shot. I'm just going to delete this because I do actually have it. Yes, do I want to delete it? You also get this nice 22 slot bag. I already have it, so that's why it's like, hey, you can't do that. You also get this nice Satchel of Spoils, which this one here just came with 43 gold, so I'm not really too upset about that. So again, just this, I think I probably made at least like maybe 150, 200 gold. So I'm not really too pissed about that. To me, that's, you know, a worthwhile investment, I guess. But yeah, I will go through in more depth some of the other raid instances. Eventually, again, going through all of them that I've ever done. And then again, you guys can make up your mind. I won't have all the answers. I used to do random collections of them, just because, again, depending on achievements, how much time I have, my queue pop times, and everything else, and like what I felt actually like traveling to. So I mean, it really is going to be what's going to work for you. But again, like I know I started today. I've made like 2,000 gold just from this plus my garrison missions, and I think I've only made like couple hundred off those garrison missions, so that's a majority of these videos that I've just made today. Yeah, That's what I got. All right, so I'm going to cut it here, guys. Again, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this and other ones. We have these nice handy-dandy videos called WoWtorials. I'll be doing a bunch of... I'm going to be focusing on gold ones first and the raid ones. Then I'll be moving into more, you know, like kind of shop talk on classes. I think me and Brent are going to be doing a pet battling one. So, I mean, I will always have achievement videos because I absolutely adore achievements, and really, I live for achievements. As you can see, I got 17,500 achievement points. I'm very much a completionist when it comes to video games. So, but yeah, we will have a lot of different WoWtorial ones. I know there's going to be more Here's the Storm videos, more D3 ones, and yeah, really anything else we play. So, just make sure you guys subscribe. See you later.